Hi everyone, how's it going? Right, been really busy at work, just, well, I say busy, it's just been non-stop carrying stuff, so, you know, I'm 56 years old, and carrying 6-metre metal bars about all day is not good for you, but, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, I ain't done my arthritis much good. So, I haven't really felt up to doing much, but at the minute, my wife's gone out for the day. She's been out since about 10 o'clock this morning. And what is it now? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've been to the model shop, picked a few bits up. I've had some deliveries come. So I've mainly got enough to finish the JO, but I'll show you them in a sec. Just charging up the drill battery at the minute to get the Hyper 8.5 going. Last time I took this out, I couldn't get it going. I don't know why. I think I flooded the engine, but I just didn't have time, and I wanted to get that twin Hyper started up and running. That was the main priority. So, so I put this back in the car, took it home, and right today I'm going to get it started up and see what's going. Well, hopefully I'll get it started up. This is the engine I got off of Mr. Lee, and hopefully we'll get it running and get the engine set up today. He's had plenty. He's had a couple of tanks through it, so he won't need much more running in. To be honest, it's probably near enough running now anyway. This is the one that it's not the one that I've done the swap with. This is the one that I've done up. I've got the servos in, the EcoBoost servos and that, so it'd be nice to get this up and running. And yeah, let's just take you outside. I've got this charged up as well, so I'll get another video of this going. Got some new wheels for it today. Got these, not bad price either, £12.99 a set. So yeah, 26 quid or whatever for 4 wheels, not too bad. Yeah, so we get them wheels on there because I borrowed them off the Hyper. Grass is looking a little bit better as well. It's like a mud pit out of all the rain we've had. Yeah, oh, this WBL boys as well. Yeah, enjoying the videos. Great content, and yeah, loving that. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, so this is the car now. It's all stripped down. Got all the bits off. Took the shocks off. I've got some new springs. So I've got the red ones for the back. Managed to get them, but the green ones for the fronts, I couldn't get them. I had to get gold. But wheel spin models seem to have pretty much everything in. I said I was going to replace all the screws. One of the screws stripped out when I was taking the front end off of the car. Oh, so yeah, that one there got stuck in, and because the screws have been outside for so long, they're just all gone rusty, so it rounded off really easily. And I've ended up, anyway, apart from getting the new screws, I've bought a new bulkhead as well. It was only cheap anyway, but I got a new bulkhead for it. And let's just show you the chassis on here. Yeah, I had to sort of Dremel it a little bit. I know it ain't much, I know it's not major, and the chassis is a bit scratched up anyway. But I thought I'd get another chassis for it. It's the same one as what Woogie Nitro's got by the looks of it, and yeah, it's nice and light, supposedly 40% stronger as well. But at the end of the day, it just looks nice, doesn't it? It's a nice looking chassis, and yeah, I'm glad I got that. And I don't know what I've done with them now, lose just about everything. Apart from the new, I've got new springs, I've got them all new, everything's new anyway, all to be replaced. But yeah, I'll show you the old one. Misplaced the new one somewhere. That's the old one, the old servo horn. I put these iTech servos in, like nice digital metal geared servos. I think that one's the digital one. Anyway, there was really good quality servos for the car, and what happened was I ended up stripping out that part. I stripped it out, so I've got a new one of those somewhere. Misplaced it, but it will turn up. I'm sure it will. It'll be somewhere. Anyway, that arrived today. There it is. Yeah, so that arrived in the post as well. No, that didn't arrive today. What am I talking about? No, I got that the other day. I've had a few orders off of wheel spins. They're not so bad. Postage ain't... It's not lightning fast, but, you know, you order something, you get it within a week, which you can't complain about. Yeah, and these are the new servos I've got, because the old servos were just absolute rubbish. They're completely seized up and stuff, so yeah. Hopefully they should be a lot better. And I also checked, wired that up to a battery, the Easy Start, and yeah, it turns the engine over quite nicely. So I might actually just wire something up, rig something up, so I can just hook it to a 7.2 battery and just have a glow starter in the top. Because I haven't got a wand at the moment, Traxxas starting wand thing. I'm on the lookout for one of those. If I manage to find one, I'll get one and use that. But at the moment, just to get the car started up with this engine, I think what I'll do is I'll just put a couple of wires on, hook it to a 7.2 battery, and yeah, just use a glow stick. Let's say I've got the engine running. It runs okay. I don't know how well. We'll see when the car's going. But I mean, it's a tired old engine, isn't it? At the end of the day, so we'll replace that at some point, but at the moment, you know, priorities, money. I've got to spend it on other stuff, unfortunately. You know, that's life, in it. Last night I was coming home in the car. I thought the steering's gotten really heavy on the car. Turns out it was one of these. It's the serpentine belt pulley. Steering got heavy, the battery light lit up, all the lights lit up on the car. And yeah, so that was another £50 odd that I could have done without spending. Luckily I could fit, it was only a couple of bolts, otherwise it probably would have been about £250. Yeah, I'll probably do a video a little bit later on doing the J-Tow, and don't know whether I'll link it in with this one and make a really long video or just do a separate video of that, I don't know yet. But yeah, if I do, I'll see you on the next video. And if I join it to this one, then I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Right, I'll catch you all later. Right, everyone. Right, down at the field. Look how things can change. I mean, it's only the other week that I've done that video, wasn't it? All the grass freshly cut. Well, the grass has come up a bit, and it's windy, and it's very grey, and it's spitting a rain there. And yet, what's the time now? I've done that other video, what was it, about 3 o'clock? Around 3 o'clock-ish, wasn't it, if I can remember rightly. Yeah, it's now 10 to 4. 10 to 4, and yeah, the weather's completely changed. So yeah, for those of you in America, I know you do get a bit of bad weather now and again, but this is how quick it can change here in the UK. Pretty shocking. And just hopefully the camera don't fall over. The fuel that I've got in at the moment, I managed to get a good deal off of some bloke. It's old fuel, but I got a good price on it. This is Cool Power 15% helicopter fuel, and I got the car started up with it. It was just flooded, and like I said last time, I didn't have the patience or the inkling to get it going, to be honest. I thought if it goes, it goes. If it don't, it don't. It was the twin hyper that I wanted running to make sure that was okay. Anyway, right, let's get this car started up, and we'll have a little run of it, and hopefully we can get this engine set up and tuned a bit better. Obviously it'll be for the 15% fuel, but once we get it up and running, and it should be okay. Hopefully it should start first go, and yeah, we'll have a little run of it. Get a glow start to go on. Notice the camera's wobbling, that's the wind. Engine sounds nice, really popping. Maybe around here so you can see it in the back of the car. I just put it down. Don't know how well it's going to tick over, but made the first real proper run of it. Just go and get a bit of the road for you. There we go. Right. Engine sounds really nice, a lot of compression. Obviously going to need a bit of a tune. Sort that out there. It might be a little bit rich on the bottom end. Quarter of a turn on that, so I'll give that a try. Done about half a turn on the top end and about quarter on the bottom. It's sounding a bit low now, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit lean. Let's bring it back. Sounds nice though, really nice. I think it's just the engine loading up with fuel. We're just switching it up a little bit. About an eighth of a turn there. Got kind of flat spot, isn't it? Might be that bottom end. Just try the bottom end. Tiny little bit. I think it's my bottom end there. Try a bit later. Oh yeah, that's something down there, isn't it? Oh, still don't sound 100%. It's better, but it's not. We give it a bit of a run on the field and we see how it goes then. Right, catch us all in a sec. Right, let's see how this goes. Take it on the grass. Yeah, it sounds nice. Engine's definitely sort of really got a lot of compression. So just I'll richen it up a little bit. But I'm keeping my hands steady, that is. A little bit richer, just to see. Yeah, it definitely sounds nice, like crisp engine. Plenty of smoke from that helicopter fuel. It smells nice, it brings back memories. I used to use coal power all the time years ago in my helicopters. At the minute, at like nearly £50 for 25%, I weren't going to turn that down. I mean, there's an OS8 plug-in, so it should run okay with this fuel. I wouldn't say it's an incredibly fast car. Right, I'll try it the other way now. I'll try it a bit more leaner. Now it's warmed up a little bit now. Yeah, it's running nice. Try a little bit there, try and lean it up a little bit more. That quarter of a turn there. It's too lean, we'll go back. Yeah, runs nice. Yeah, it definitely doesn't like to run too lean. But yeah, for a 21, it's not bad at all. Running nice. Like I say, a few good runs now. It's had plenty of tanks of fuel through it, so it just needs a bit of a good run. I'll just check the temperature on it now and again. I ain't got my temperature gun, but that engine's pretty cold. And it's pretty cold, that engine. Usually by now it'd be pretty warm. So yeah, it's running cold. I'll do it with a few tanks of this, and then we'll probably try it with some OptiFuel 25 in there, see what that's like. but at the minute it's seems to be running nice. It sounded nice. Yeah, now it's had a few runs, it seems to be going a little bit faster now. See what it's like on the concrete. Yeah, I love the smell of that coal power. It smells really nice. How much fuel do you use? About a quarter of a tank left. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Right, we'll turn this one off. Get the as a matter of fact, I'll run this back to the car. Run the fuel out on it. And then we get that twin engine hyper back out and have a quick go at that. Yeah, it seems to run nice. So I'm pleased with that, engine, and I'm pleased how the car's turned out. So yeah, let's shut this off. Yeah, well pleased with that. It's come out quite well. Pleased with that engine. Yeah, it's a pretty good engine, that, Lee. So I'm pretty much sure you'll watch this video. So yeah, we'll say that was a pretty good deal I got there on that engine, and at least now you can see it working. It's always nice to see things working once you've sold them. I always like to see what's happened to this stuff after I've sold it. So yeah, once again, yeah, well pleased with that car it's turned out. Right, let's get the old Hyper 7 going and have another quick run of that, and then we get back home and sort that J-toe out.
cut out. Don't seem to be no smoke from that engine again. Just running a bit. There you go. Let's see. Just lifting that one up a little bit. Oh no, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Let's see what's that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Right. No, one's definitely running late. Let's just shut this one off. Shut this one off. See what this one's like. Yeah, that's lean. That's really lean. No good like that. I think the seal's gone in the carburettor. Yeah, it definitely sounds like the seal's gone. Right, let's get this back home and get it sorted out. Yeah, definitely the seal's gone in the carb on the top end, so it looks like it's going to need a new seal. Right, let's get these in the car and then catch us all back at home with all that J-toe as well. Get that J-toe sorted out. Right, catch us all in a bit. Right, back in the shed. It's a little bit later now. I had my tea and stuff in between, so yeah, right, I've realised I haven't got enough memory on my phone, so I'll have to do the J-toe video in a separate one, so I'm going to do that in a minute. But before I do that, I just want to show you what I meant when I was going on about that the seal's gone. If you like, I'll do it now, it's very lightly with my hands, I can turn that, there's very little resistance on that screw, and what it is, with all the vibration, it was just undoing itself and just sorry, it was just leaning up. There's like a bit of an air leak as well, and the screw was just moving inwards on its own. I can move that relatively easy. It's you know, this one on the other hand, there's a lot of resistance. I mean, I've really got to push to turn that one. And this one, there's nothing. You know, it's easy. Obviously, you can't sort of feel what I film. You know, that just makes sense, really, doesn't it? Because you're watching it on a video. But the point of it is I know RC's doing quite a few videos on people buying a car and getting into Nitro. And if you do buy a second-hand car, these are the sort of things you'll come across. I'll try and keep this really quick. Basically, you know, you'll buy a car, someone says, oh, it needs setting up properly, I can't get it to tune, it just won't run right. Well, I had exactly the same issue when I bought the HPI Trophy. The bloke said he just couldn't tune it. It turned out it was the carburetor. That was the main issue. Very similar things with this. All it is just a cheap seal, and that will solve your problem. Probably about £5 delivered, depending on which car you've got. And be very wary of buying a car when someone says, oh, it's a vintage car, or you know, rare to find and all this. You'll probably find the car's that rare that you can't get spare parts for it, and you will run into issues like this. Obviously, if it's an old car, 20, 30 years old even, you know, they've had a lot of use. People say, oh, it was running fine when I last put it in the shed, and now it's not. Well, you know, you're just taking their word for it, aren't you? You know, when you're looking for stuff, when you're going to buy things, take a screwdriver with you. You know, it always pays. For little things like this, if people say they can't get it to tune, chances are the seal's probably gone in this, so it'll run lean. Air's getting past it. It's moving about on its own. This one, on the, you know, it was winding itself inwards, so I had to wind it back out, and it was just getting leaner and leaner. Same with the bottom end. If the seals go on that, you won't have no resistance. It's the little rubber seal that pushes in tight and holds that tight, and it stops it from turning. And that's all it is. Like I say, I just thought I'd keep this really quick. That's just a tip to look out for. Like I say, I know Agad RC gives a lot of good information out there on buying stuff, second-hand cars and things, and it's little problems like that. You could get yourself a nice little deal. You know, pay £80 to £100 for a car. I know it's a lot of money, but you could get a car like this, and it'll turn out that to actually solve the problem with it, because obviously the person doesn't know, the previous owner don't know how to do anything with it. They just assume it'll run forever. Just needs a little O-ring washer thing that goes inside. You will have to get the right part though. You can't just buy a box of O-rings and expect it to fit, because chances are it won't. You'll have to get the proper part. So make sure when you're looking at buying a car, make sure that you can get the spare parts for it. Things like Hyper 7s, things like Savages, all the false engines, Traxxas engines, all stuff like that, you can get the spare parts from. Once you start getting older and older and older cars, or some very odd makes of car, you won't be able to get the spare. So just do a little bit of research on it first before you go ahead and buy it. Don't be sort of being taken in by a super rare car. People tend to sort of bump the prices up like that. They say the car's ultra rare, you know, this, that and the other. And at the end of the day, you're buying just the 30-odd-year-old car. You're paying top money for it just because someone says that it's rare, and it's that rare that you can't get the spares, and it's just a complete and utter waste of time unless you really know what you're doing of, and you can source a carburetor or make something up to actually fit the engine in the case of it running too lean or too rich, or it's a carburetor issue. You know, you've really got to know what you're doing of. If that's what the problem is, you don't even know what the condition of the engine's like and all the rest of it. Do a little bit of research first. It's worth doing. But yeah, just a little tip there. You know, you could end up with a real bargain just over something like that, a little seal. Right, I'm going to do the JTO now. Like I say, I haven't got enough memory on my phone, and this video of me doing the JTO is going to probably be at least half an hour to an hour. So yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. I'll be doing the JTO, and yeah, thanks for watching. Right, see you all later.